Agents of Damned is a podcast intended for adults, featuring mature content that includes, but is not limited to, cursing, swearing, vulgar language and themes, verbal depictions of sexual themes and ideas, and potentially triggering depictions of depression, alcoholism, horror, and emotional and verbal abuse. Listener discretion is advised.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Agents of Damned, our Let's Play D&D podcast featuring myself, your sometimes benevolent, often malevolent Dungeon Master, Jordan Hoshi Roman. And as always, I am joined by my fellow players.
Hi guys, I'm Katie, and I play Saith.
Hey everyone, I'm Christina, and I'm playing Pindletera.
And I'm Drew McLean, and hey, do you have a child in your life that you think they should be going, ow, my eye?
What the fuck?
Then try Nerf guns. I play the good Dr.
No
Arlo
eye
A. God.
shots.
I play the good Dr. Arlo A. God, sponsored by Nerf guns.
No, we're not, and also no headshots.
Always headshots.
I noticed something that all of Drew's sponsorship things, they all start with, hey.
They do, don't they? He is a creature of habit.
Yeah,
Yep, that's how you do it.
Tries to be warm and inviting, which is the, hey, how you doing?
Hey guys, how's it going? Why don't you have a seat?
Let me sell you something.
You look like you need a product.
You look like you need a plan real quick, because Arlo in some shit.
Well, it'll be fine, probably.
No. Last time! The agents continue to talk with Ryan and Kespa about the situation in the Dragonborn Kingdom. It was decided that the agents were to go with Kespa to find the Orcish prince as quickly as possible. The agents said their goodbyes to the people around Neverwinter and departed for the Green Dragonborn Kingdom. Once there, the agents went to the castle so Kespa could grab her armor before heading over to the encampment. While there, the agents discovered a care package from Big Betty, and also took in the notably Aegon-themed decorum of Kespa's workshop. Among the decorations were portraits of the various heads of the Aegon clan, including the first head of the clan, Bedeirdre Aegon. Kespa then donned her Black Knight's armor, and everyone headed over to the encampment. When they arrived, they noticed an unusual amount of medical tents scattered throughout town. However, there was no time to think on this, as Snapdra took note of Arlo. She warned him that he needed to leave immediately. But the warning did not come soon enough, as Commodra spotted Arlo, causing him to flee in a dead sprint. And thus, we resume our tale.
I hate to be a stickler, but it is Beardedra.
I hate to be a stickler, but you have other issues you have to worry about right now, my dude.
Yeah. So as we discussed in the previous after show, that dead sprint's not going to work very well because I forgot my mother's a barbarian and is faster at moving than I am.
Yes.
Exactly.
But she doesn't even catch you by running after you. You do not even notice this because you are sprinting, and then all of a sudden, she lands in front of you as her winged cape goes back to its normal form, and she is now right in front of you.
Damn, that was cool.
You never say it's cool when I do it. I mean, what?
Your mom places her hands on your shoulders and just looks at you for a moment.
Hey, Mom, I'm here doing medical stuff in the medical tents. Oh, yep.
And as you are desperately attempting to ramble stuff off, she just pulls you in and hugs you.
Oh.
I'm gonna roll something real quick.
Okay.
Arlo, feels tears come and then sucks them back with a natural 20, I guess.
Get back in there, Tyr.
That's enough to make a grown man cry, but not this man.
Build up those walls and keep them high.
Yep.
He says, I was so worried. I couldn't get hold of you anywhere. I tried calling Keona Falls so many times, but I couldn't reach him. I'm so glad you're safe.
He kind of returns the hug and he's like, "It's all right. I can take care of myself pretty well. What are you doing here?"
At this point, she pulls away from the hug, still keeping her arms on your shoulders. They had a little bit of a situation with the princess going missing, apparently. Her and the orcish prince from a nearby tribe just got swiped away by some dragon, apparently, and because of the situation with them and the orcs, plus the troll wars going on, and now
Arlo does his best to fake surprise. What? Whoa! The green dragon princess is missing? That's cray.
I will never understand your younger dialects, but that plus these, I'm sure you've noticed, these creatures walking around, these night walkers.
Oh, is that what those are?
Yeah, real bad.
I mean, they seem pretty dangerous. Are they really that bad?
They've sent the whole world the way it is. I'm guessing you didn't have a whole lot of that up at Keona Falls. Guessing that means everything's safe up there, which is good.
Yeah, we went into a pretty early lockdown. Everything was pretty mundane. But then I didn't get the details, but I heard those trouble back home and that doctors were needed. So here I am.
Pendleterra is giving Saith this look of, she is not believing this right now, is she?
Saith is just kind of I'm not getting involved. Shrug.
Roll me a deception check.
That's not bad. That's a 17.
She just looks at you for a moment as you tell her all this, and she says, "Well, I can't say that I approve, but I suppose as long as I'm here, it should be fine."
Pardon?
Well, I mean, Arlo, I was terrified of what might happen to you. If you're here on base, then I'll just have to keep an eye on you, make sure nothing bad happens.
Oh, no.
Arlo, I'm mostly here as an advisor. Trust me, I'm not going to be going to the front lines. It'll be fine.
But what if instead...
Arlo?
Pendleterra kind of chuckles as Arlo is digging himself in deeper with this situation and looks at Saith, kind of does an eye roll we should probably get involved, and walks up to Arlo "Oh my gosh, there you are. If you're gonna hire someone as bodyguards, at least stay near us."
Yeah, no kidding.
See, I've got help already. I knew you'd be worried about me being safe, so I hired bodyguards, of which these are 2. Also, I will say, as far as describing Khamodra, it's imagine someone who's very clearly an older woman, but is an absolute fucking unit. Arlo's pretty fucking tall. She's still about a half a head taller than Arlo, and just jacked for no reason. If you've ever seen one of those people who are working at a T-Mobile or something, and they're just just busting through the freaking polo. Like, she's one of those people where it's like, what? Why are you so ripped? You don't do anything.
She's built like a old Russian woman.
Yeah.
It's nice to meet you. I've actually read up a bit. You're incredibly, I'll just say that I look up to you, ma'am. I'd like to shake your hand if that'd be okay.
Alright.
Arlo is staring daggers at you.
She extends a hand, roll an opposed strength check.
I doubt that's gonna do any good. Alright, well, let me see what my strength modifier is. It's not a lot. 11.
It hurts your hand a little bit because she has a very, very aggressively firm handshake.
Lucky for me, I'm in constant pain all the time, so I'm very good at hiding it.
Having kind of read the situation of Arlo's mom being like, this is my baby, Pindletera also produces like a potion from her bag, and it's just like, you have to make sure you're drinking enough water or not of the potion water up here, or you're gonna have altitude sickness. You know the mountains are different up here.
Potion water!
Potion water.
Potion water. Potion water.
And then hands it to Arlo.
Potion water.
Yep.
Potion water.
You don't want altitude sickness, Arlo.
Arlo holds on to the potion water and looks at you with a hatred. Just a hatred.
Pindletera grins.
Thank you, Wintera.
At least she didn't hand you the jar of mayonnaise, you know?
I just hold it. I don't drink any of it. I just hold it.
Well, while they do seem, qualified, I'm sure we can find something else for them to do around here. Lord knows there's plenty of work to be done. Your services in protection won't be needed.
Now, I would be remiss if I took you away from your duties just to watch over me. I took care of things, and I can take care of myself.
Arlo, I assure you, it is no trouble at all.
What if...
Arlo?
Yes, ma'am.
Arlo, honesty is the best policy.
I don't recall asking you. Snaptra. And Snaptra comes over. Find something for these folks to do. They got paid to work. Put them to work. And Kamodra takes Arlo and walks off.
I feel like she picks him up.
Like
Like,
flings
stop,
him
stop,
over
stop.
her shoulder.
She notices the Bjorn, is like, oh, yeah, that's a good idea, and
No.
fixes you into the Bjorn.
No!
Pendleton and Wintera from inside her own mind are like dying. Like Pendleton's keeping it together better than Wintera is, but inside her mind, she's losing it.
Hoisted by my own Bjorn.
As they go off, Snaptra is like waving until they're out of sight, and then turns back to you guys with just this look of pure, unmitigated fury. It's like, why the fuck did you bring him here?
We didn't know that there was going to be anyone else here. We were just told to come here because of Eyes, the Black Knight.
Snaptra looks up like, oh, fuck. Y'all got sent here for that. Alright, cool. Fuck! This is the one situation I've been trying to avoid for years now. Trying to talk to her, get her to realize that maybe she went a little overboard, and by that I mean completely overreacted, before I got them back together. Because especially with how things have been going, I don't know how I'm gonna get him away from her.
What did, how disastrous would it be exactly if she found out?
That he's been working for Damned this whole time?
Yeah.
Bad.
I'm imagining she has one of those, like here's a projected fallout for that situation. It's like one of those things where they show, like, the potential yield for, like, a gigaton bomb or some shit. In the center is just Commodra losing her shit.
And she is concerningly above it. I don't think y'all understand exactly what the situation is. How much did Arlo tell you about what happened between him and his mom?
Piddleton checks in with Wintera really quick. Wintera says, basically nothing. Basically nothing. Just that running into her would be bad.
Oh, God. Arlo, what were you thinking? Not telling them this.
Somewhere out there, Arlo thinks. This didn't seem like relevant information at the time.
Okay. So, a few years ago, Arlo got his first big mission, which largely he was kept behind the sidelines for most of his military career because his mom was panicky. Not to say she didn't think he could handle it, but, protective mother and all that stuff.
Yeah, I can see that.
Mm-hmm.
And then his father died.
Oh.
And that changed everything. That little bit of nervous energy she had about being protective of him exploded. And now she canceled his military career. He can't be in the Time Panther army because she won't let him. And she's such a declarated soldier that she has that authority. And she is currently holding him.
Guess we just have to steal him back.
Oh, easier said than done. You think she's not going to be watching him like a hawk the entire time? Do you think that she got to where she is by not being one of the most fearsome warriors out there? She could take all of y'all effortlessly.
I didn't say we had to fight her. I just said we had to steal Arlo back.
And I'm telling you, that's going to be a damn near impossible task.
Pendletera eyes Saith. I think they've done enough impossible things up till now.
Well, even if you can take him back, you're going to need a place to go after this. Is the real problem. Problem is, we don't have too many leads. So, I'll try and think of something. I know we're best. Might be able to figure some way of getting the two of them away from each other.
What about, Cal? Is he around?
Nah, he's still back in the southern capital.
Gotcha.
Even then, Commodra ain't really the type to view friendship as a, how shall we say, a leg to listen to. Don't really give you a whole much in that one. She still thinks she's right. She always thinks she's right. And ain't no one gonna be able to tell her otherwise. Y'all just try and figure out some lead on where the hell this prince is. I'll try and find some way to get Arlo. And then when I do, you all go immediately. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Alright. Oh, and make sure to take your friend, the Black Knight, with you. She says, doing air quotes. I'm an intelligence officer. It's my job to know these things.
Okay.
Got it.
So, for right now, Saith and Wintera, what would you guys like to do? Try and do a little bit of recon, try and figure out any idea on where they may have been taken to, who may have taken them, literally anything.
I guess if it's possible for us to talk to the Black Knight and try to get any information out of them, we probably should.
The person that came with you that didn't really have too much of a lead?
Well, like, if they've seen anything during the encounter of, like, this, because I assume they weren't standing next to us. I assume they were, like, off talking to other people.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would say awkward and oblivious and obsessed as she is, I'm pretty sure even she could read a room decently enough to realize that maybe now's not the best time to approach Commodra. So, yes, I will say that she is off talking with some of the others, trying to get, like, an idea on what exactly has happened.
Well, I guess we've been assigned, Wintera says in air quotes, to go help the Black Knight. Not that we weren't doing that before, but we're officially on it now.
Alright, so you guys head over, and you arrive at, like, the head barrack tent, whatever that would be called. I don't know. And as you go inside, you see that the Black Knight is speaking to a larger green dragonborn. And there seems to be another gold dragonborn off to the side, just sort of also talking. Seems like it's probably one of Snapdra's scouts. And Kespa looks over and is like,
Hey, Mom, where's Arlo?
Catching up on missed mom time.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose we'll debrief them later. We don't have anything definitive so far, but it looks as though there's been some motion detected over toward west. It's unfortunately kind of deep in troll territory, so that might be a bit of a problem, but there's supposedly been sights of large airborne creatures over that way. So maybe our void imposter, if you will.
Is there a particular time of day these large airborne creatures are being noticed at?
Seems as though it's usually later on in the day, sometimes at night, but it usually has to be evening.
No one's seen anything else specific about these creatures?
That been a little far away, and unfortunately don't really have the means to easily track that down. Again, it's pretty deep control territory.
Alright. Well, we probably know what it is.
Oh?
Well,
It
not
doesn't-
exactly, but if you're only seeing them at night.
Well, I suppose what we can do right now is to just get ready to have a plan as to how to go about that. But so we really get Arlo.
and as this happens, you all begin to hear an alarm. But before that, let's cut back over to Arlo. Your mom is walking with you over towards the medical encampments.
I can
it's-
really walk on my own feet. This is
That's
excessive.
exactly what I was going to point out. I was going to say emphasis on with you. Not like by your side, but like walking with you over her shoulder.
In the Bjorn.
Now, Arlo, I just feel better with you here.
Please let me down. I'm an adult man.
I know that, but now you are closer to me.
I'm realizing a lot of things that I've been doing have been super uncool.
Man, I really wish there was an irony check in this game. Holy shit.
I will remain close by, contingent that I may please walk upon the ground.
I think you'll be staying close by regardless. Seems to be a pretty elaborate setup you have here, honestly.
Yeah, the baby I had to keep in this was very wily. They had lycanthropy. It was a special case.
How eerily similar, minus that last thing, to the baby that's currently in it.
I am not a baby.
Quiet, Arlo. And she brings you into the front of the medical tents and then begins to take you out. It's like, we should probably have you out of this thing while we're in there. It might not give them the most... probably wouldn't look good if their doctor was in a Bjorn.
Oh, it wouldn't look good for me to be carried around the Bjorn. Now is the line for that.
Yes, as soon as we get out of here, it's back in the Bjorn, young man.
Hate this family.
Cut the sass and help me figure out these 28 locks.
Okay, so you gotta move this one left, then this one right, then right, left, then left, right, left.
Wait, hold up. My left or your right?
My left.
Oh, okay. So after like 20 minutes, she gets you out of the fucking Bjorn. And she brings you in. As she opens up the tent, she's like, now, fair warning, things have unfortunately only gotten worse since we left. So just brace yourself for that. And as you walk in, you see countless soldiers lining the ground, all under blankets, sweating profusely, large, festering boils all over them. It's truly unlike anything you've ever seen. These people are very clearly deathly ill. Troll rot. I don't know how, but bastards managed to figure out how to turn their own blood toxic. So now, we have to be careful with how we fight them. Otherwise, well, this.
That is certainly less than ideal.
That ain't even the worst part. Magic don't seem to do nothing about it. Can't heal them for some reason. Just, no matter what we do, the magic don't seem to take. It's like they're resisting it somehow.
Arlo cracks his neck and is just like, well, then we're doing this the old-fashioned way. And like walks up to a patient and like just kind of like starts working on them.
Go ahead and roll me medicine.
God, I hope my medicine is still good. That's alright. That's a 10.
Well, okay, so with that, again, you're not used to this. This isn't something that you've seen before. And the most you're able to do, really, especially without any of your previous magics, is just sort of make them more comfortable. Like, you do your best to sort of examine the body and figure out what you can, and any way that you can to ease their pain, you do that, but there's, as you can see, there's not really anything that you can do in this situation to actually cure them. Your mom is currently just waiting at the edge of the tent, watching like a hawk as you do all of this. The look of concern on her face.
Arlo looks over and he's like, there's not really much that can be done. I mean, there's only one thing I can think of, but there's no way I'd be able to get those materials in time.
What'd you have in mind?
Well, part of why I'm here is medical research. I hear tell there's a flower that grows on the mountaintops nearby, but no one would be able to get there fast enough to get them here before they've died. Just no one could get there fast enough and get those flowers and then come back.
Roll deception.
Nobody.
There's gonna be a lot of lying to his mama.
Uh-huh.
9. Fuck.
She just sort of squints her eyes like, what's it called?
Flowers. Shit.
Arlo, can you come with me for a second?
I don't want to. I want you to hit me.
I don't recall that being in the form of a question.
He follows.
She brings you outside. It's like, look, I know that we didn't see each other last on the best of terms, okay?
You mean when you canceled my entire life path and forced me to act in a way that was completely against my interests and the interests of the people around me?
I would say it was more looking out for you.
That is a way to phrase it that's
safe.
inaccurate, but it's a way to phrase it.
I did what I had to do then, okay?
You did what you wanted to do. But you always do. You don't ever seem to care what anyone else says, or thinks, or wants, or is. It's always just you and what you want, isn't it? Tell me, when's the last time you didn't get your way?
She squints her eyes at you and says, "You tell me something. When'd you get this attitude of yours? I'm trying to be a bigger person right now, and here you are, just going after me like that immediately."
Because it's been a long time since I've seen you. And I've been trying not to think about how much of my life I've spent doing what you told me instead of what I thought I should do, and being what you wanted me to be instead of being what I thought I should be. So I'm a little perturbed in the fact that you've just kind of shown up and you've already ripped apart my day.
I'm trying to protect you.
I
You're
don't
my
need
son.
protecting.
That's what your father thought.
That's not fair.
Life's not fair. And I will not have life take anything else from me.
It's fine as long as it takes it from everybody else, right?
And as you say that, you also now hear the alarm go off.
And now, a quick word from our sponsors.
Yeah, and so I was just, I was talking about the thing, with the...
Yeah, pretty cool. It's pretty cool. No,
Drew,
Drew?
Drew, are you okay?
Drew? You good?
oh god, no!
Yes.
Oh no,
Yes.
they got him.
Yes.
Turned into the dice gremlin.
It is I, the Dice Goblin.
Gremlin.
Goblin. I wrote the commercial. It's the fucking Dice Goblin. Katie.
Oh no, not the Dice Goblin. Dice Goblin, why are you here?
I am here, for I am the dark passenger within you all that you cannot sate.
He's right. I feel the need to buy dice now, but wherever will I do that?
You'll never be able to get enough high-quality dice at a low price to satiate me. There is no such place to get such things.
That's not true.
What?
You could go to www.adventuredice.ca and put in the code AGENTS at your time of purchase. You'll get 10% off.
Wow, do they have, a wide variety of things to choose from? Like regular dice, small dice, big dice, wooden dice, metal dice, sharp-edged dice, and,
Even D6 and D10 sets.
Wait, they have D6s and D10 sets? Shit!
Exactly, and you can get almost every single set with the exception of the Andrea's Adventures Charity set.
that's still over 300 dice to choose from!
So many dice! Your dice goblin will surely be satisfied.
Now, with all of these dice available, the Dark Passenger has been sated and I am vanquished. No!
Oh god, did you die?
Hey guys, what's up? What did I miss?
There he is. He's all good.
Hey, thanks AdventureDice.ca!
I don't know what's going on. I left to get a sandwich.
You hear one of the people in one of the makeshift guard towers scream out, "Trolls!" And I imagine everyone sort of makes their way over towards the commotion. And what you all see... Arlo, you remember having to face off against some trolls in the past. You know that they're these large, lanky-limbed, greenish monsters. But the trolls that you see now are vastly different from what you encountered back in the day. These ones are rotting. Flesh seems to have melted off of them, exposing the muscle underneath.
Gross.
Their flesh drips off of the parts of them that are exposed. And then there are others around it that are bloated to unrealistic proportions. Wounds festering all over them that seem to be filled with this noxious purple gunk. And in the midst of all of these is yet another troll that is far larger than all of the others. This one seems almost like it is of the bloated ones, but like if this thing wanted to, it could pop at any point. And as you see these things, all of the Dragonborn that are there form up, and they just say, "Don't let them into the camp!" Everyone roll initiative.
Please, for once, good initiative. Oh, shit.
23.
17.
15.
For once, I'm not last.
I think there's a very brief moment between Pendleton and Wintera where Pendleton's like, Wintera, are you coming out and dealing with this? And Wintera's like, I don't think I can right now.
Rip.
Oh, she's basically hiding under her bed like a scared little child.
Only her bed is herself.
Like, she saw the way those things looked and is just like,
She's like, no,
Nope.
not today.
Nope.
I don't feel like it.
Nope.
I'm tired. I'm tired.
Okay, so just to clarify the numbers on this, there are 6 of the bloated ones, 3 of the rotting ones, and then the one giant one. They are slowly approaching the encampment, but it looks like they'll get there within about 3 rounds, if they are not stopped before then. Saith, you are up first.
Excellent. I'm gonna do a shot with my crossbow. Who is, are they all the same amount away?
Yeah, more or less.
Who looks scariest?
The big one that's fit to pop.
Alright, I'm gonna hit him with entanglement. I need him to do a dex save. Let's roll to see if I even hit. Does 15 hit?
A 15 will definitely hit.
Okay. So then I need him to make a dex save.
How's a 13 do?
It does not do well.
Alright.
17 points of damage. And he is restrained for an hour. I'm going to use a bonus action to fire a second shot.
Okay.
This time on the one right next to him.
Will that be one of the rocking boys or one of, like, the smaller fat boys?
Smaller fat boys.
Alright.
This one I'm going to use paralysis on.
Okay.
That's a 13 to hit.
13 misses.
Damn. Okay. My little poison dude is just gonna step out in front of Pendletera and go into protection mode.
Oh, you're pudding?
Mm-hmm.
Pudding.
Alright.
Is Pudding granting essentially cover to Pendletera?
Yeah, Puddin is granted cover for you, so he's basically out, and I mean, like, he's always out. But Saith just kind of, like, gives him a little scratch on his little oozy head, or,
Wherever that is.
Whatever you would assume his head is. You guys have seen a picture of Puddin. He makes it look like he's got a little face. So, like, so she gives him a little scratch, and then he just kind of oozes his way in front of Pendletera and is in protection mode, so he is holding an action to do her a mighty protect and will take any damage that comes his way.
Cool.
And that's it for me right now.
Alright, cool. Now it's gonna be the fat troll's turn. The smaller ones, not the big one. The smaller ones are going to make their movement to get closer to all of y'all. And then they are going to claw at themselves, causing each of them to take... Damn, I rolled max damage on hurting themselves.
Lol.
Oh, they cray.
They don't give two shits.
Guys, you're supposed to do that to others, not to yourself.
Oh, don't you worry, it's not going to be a problem. And as that one happens, there is a wave of poison that flows out towards all of you. I'm going to need you guys to make me a con save.
How far away are they from us?
They would be about 15 feet away.
I rolled a 14.
At a 21.
I got a 15.
Okay, cool. Arlo passes. So you don't take any damage from this. Everyone else will be taking
I T-pose the poison to assert dominance.
27 points of poison damage.
So halved to 13.
Wait, why are you
Because
happy?
I also have saving grace, so if I fail, I only take half, right?
Oh, yes.
Yep.
So is that 13 or 14? Is it rounded up or down?
It rounds down.
Thank God for the saving grace, huh, hun?
Mm.
Yep.
Because same.
That's going to be their turn. After that is the big boy. He unfortunately cannot do anything as he is restrained and out of range for any of his abilities. However, you do notice that he does appear to heal some of where the vines grew as he partially regenerates.
Yikes.
Next up is going to be Commodra. She is going to, before she does anything, turn to you, Arlo, and say, "Stay here," and then take to the sky and fly over towards this giant one.
Arlo like looks up at her and goes, I'm not gonna do that.
Fucking gross.
Does she have mom hearing?
Just from up in the air. What? Nothing.
What'd you say?
She just turns around and gives you the mom glare.
A cold chill runs down his spine.
But she pulls out a battle axe from her side and just brings it down at full force on this thing. Also, she rages, of course. Nat.
Nice.
No, I mean, she naturally rages.
Oh, fair enough.
She only got an egg on the die to hit, but with her pluses, that will definitely hit. That's going to be 14 points of damage. And then she's going to do it again. Also still hits.
Which one is she attacking? The big guy?
Yeah, the really, really big one.
Real big guy.
It's another 14. Alright, Arlo, you're up.
The smart and safe thing to do would be to attack from a range.
Says the close combat fighter.
Yeah.
I mean, he has gunchucks.
I do have gunchucks. So again, the smart and safe thing to do would be to attack from a range. And yet, something calls me to run right up in there. And be like, hey Mom, look what I'm doing.
Oh my god, Arlo.
I'm gonna flip a coin. Alright, heads, I do the smart thing. Tails, I run up in there. Heads, I'm gonna be smart.
Alright. Who are you attacking?
I'm gonna pop my ink wings and fly up in the air. And, I'm gonna take out my gunchucks.
As she is, like, just unleashing hell on this thing, she happens to look up, sees someone flying, is like, Arlo? Arlo? Arlo, what do you have?
A gun! I fire upon the big guy.
Roll to hit.
That first one's a 15 to hit.
That will hit.
Cool. 10 damage. Next attack. 18 to hit.
Hits.
8 damage. Third attack. 17 to hit.
Hits.
9 damage.
Okay.
How's he looking?
Like a literal tank.
Accent Surge.
Yep.
15 to hit.
Hits.
7 damage. 17 to hit.
Hits.
8 damage.
Okay.
That hits.
Presumably.
Yeah. Unless he has a weird sliding AC. And that's another 9 damage.
Alright. Is that gonna be it?
And I already used my bonus action for Inklings.
Correct.
I should have Hunter's Mark. Never mind. Well, it's already been done. What's done is done.
There's always next round.
It's always next round.
Alright, so that it for you.
I do call to my mom and I was like, I'm doing what I want.
We gonna talk!
Not if I escape!
Oh boy.
Pendleterra, you're up.
Okay, cool. So, Pendleterra with cover behind Puddin, and also seeing the big guy has some people around him, kind of eyes Saith with an apologetic look, goes, we'll talk later, does steady aim, and is going to take a shot with advantage and deal sneak attack damage to the big guy.
Uh-huh.
That's gonna be... Oh, wow, that's a really high... That's a 29 to hit, which I think works.
You may be surprised to hear this, but yes, that does hit.
Too bad Pendleton doesn't crit on a 19. That would have been cool.
Yeah, oh well.
Oh well. What is his sneak attack? 76, I think.
He's a really high-level rogue, so probably.
Okay, that's going to be 29 damage.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, Saith is, a fucking jaw drop. She's like,
Since when?
We'll talk later.
Pendleton?
We'll talk later.
Okay.
Hey, Wintera, how long have you been a rogue?
Don't ask questions, we're fighting.
Wait a minute, didn't we know somebody who was a rogue? Oh my god, Penman? Penmanson? Am I getting colder or warmer?
I hate you more and more.
I think it's Penman.
And I think that's all I can do right now, because I don't think he has any bonus, or he already used his bonus action to study aim, so that's it.
Alright, cool. That is going to be Snapdra's turn. So, she is going to also use her bonus action to steady aim. And she's gonna throw a knife.
Auntie Snapdra, what do you have?
She just looks up at you, like, still annoyed at the situation, but cannot help it, as she just has a goofy smile and says, a knife.
No!
Man, I can't believe how long that joke has been going for in society.
It's a classic!
It's fantastic. It's perfect. There's zero fat on that joke.
Neither of you change. Just don't change. Stay the way you are. You are loved exactly as you are.
I didn't
You
need that
freaking
validation, but thank you!
crackheads.
Arlo's biting back tears.
Snapdra fully hits the big fat one, which means I now get to do an obscene amount of sneak attack damage.
It's fun, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
Alright, she does 28 points of damage. And then, after her, it is going to be the Rotting Trolls. They are actually going to turn back over towards the big guy, and they're going to spend their turn trying to free him. So I'm going to roll attacks for them, see how they do. Oh, well. So I got 2 14s and a nat 20.
Damn.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say, yeah, they're able to take care of the vines.
yeah.
But he was still stalled for a turn, so that did buy you guys some time to do some damage to him. But that is now going to be Kespa's turn.
Oh boy.
So you see that as she gets ready to charge in, her armor begins to shift slightly. There are these blades that extend from her wrist down to her elbow, and they begin to move along the arm until they form claws as she is entering dragon mode. Fun fact, this is a homebrew subclass I made.
Nice.
And as part of this, she gets to choose a damage type, and I'm going to say she's going to choose fire. And so she is going to bolt out there. She's going to proc some opportunity attacks from the fat boys. Let's see what that happens. Yeah, only one hits. So that one is going to do... Let's see. Yeah, she takes 17 points of damage. But she does manage to get past them and gets over to the big one. And she is going to go ahead and attack it...
With stabs.
with slices.
It slices, it dices, it chicken fried rices.
She got a nat 1.
Oh, it does not slices.
Oh, well, she fortunately has extra attack, so...
Hooray.
Okay, there we go. That one hits. And she is also going to use her 9th level Dragon Armor ability to expend an Artificer spell slot and add some smite damage.
Nice.
Neat.
She's going to expend a 4th level spell slot. That's 23 points of damage. And because it was so much fun the first time, she's going to do what Arlo did and do an action surge.
Yay. Action surge, buds.
She hits on both.
Oh yeah. Cartoons.
Alright, so she is going to... Yeah, what the hell, she'll do the smite thing again, but this time she'll just use 2 3rd levels, so... Because she doesn't have quite that she only has 1 4th level slot. Alright, that first one was 25. Then 22. And now, fortunately, since they have been doused in... This one's been hit with fire, it can't regenerate.
Nice.
But that is going to be it for Kespa. Back up to the top of the order, Saith.
Nice. Alright, so... I have, kind of a funny idea. Let me know how you feel about this. What if Saith released her ravens and Varus could control them? Like take over. Like a hive mind, but for the birds.
It would be pretty metal for Varus to, talk to them as a flock of ravens.
Metal it would be.
It makes me think of that one, Helsing scene where, he, comes back from being, his, decapitated, and he comes back as, a flock of birds, flocking together.
How do we want to do this? Let me think.
I just kind of, picture, Saith being like,
Hey, Varus, did you ever get the chance to, feel the very exhilarating event of being able to fly while you were alive?
This might surprise you, but no.
All right, I want to try something.
Okay, what?
So, listen, the closest organ, and I hear you in my head, right? But honest to God, the closest part to me, for you, is my heart, and above that just happens to be
the tit?
Well, yes, a tit. That is there, indeed. But there just happens to be a very detailed and
yes,
beautiful
I know,
raven.
I've seen it before.
Right, cool. So I'm gonna send you out. You ready?
Wait, can you?
I don't know. Let's try.
release the unkindness.
So you summon your ravens, and as you do, they sort of spin around, like they're almost forming like a tornado of bird. And then you actually see them congeal into a single form, and they actually form as Varus.
What the hell's that guy?
Yeah,
Are you kidding me?
Was this the plan?
No, but it's awesome.
Oh, alright, hold on a second, I have another idea. And he's going to summon Bright Blight.
Oh, hell yes.
You may control a drow, as in like the monster character stat block drow, with the Bright Blight.
Neat.
Nice.
Nice.
That's so cool. I get to fight side by side with Varus.
Normally you have to kill someone to do this, but I'll take it.
All right. I mean, this is the greatest thing ever. I'm not going to complain. Heck yes, let's do some murder.
All right, and I'm going to use a bonus action to take a shot at the big guy again. This time, let's see what happens. Oh, that's a 20. Okay.
Natural?
Yep.
Well, this is gonna hurt a lot.
Okay, and I need you to make a Constitution save.
Well, unfortunately, trolls are very good at con.
Oh.
Yeah, they're con men.
That being said, I did roll a 5, so with its con, that becomes a 10.
It does not pass.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
about what I thought. All right, as you were.
Big fat troll is now paralyzed again.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
And along with that,
Automatic crits.
Including this one crit that she also gets now, which is going to do obscene amounts of damage.
46 base.
I'm sorry, base?
No, I'm kidding. I wanted to see what your shock would be. No. That's it altogether.
Holy shit.
How's
It's still a very good
how's
shot.
that big boy looking?
He's starting to look kind of rough.
And he can't move again.
That's more the problem, honestly.
All right, Forrest. It's all you, buddy. I give you full control.
Okay, I'm still gonna need you to tell me what he does.
Oh, okay. Man, see, I don't know, because I thought at least if he would do the ravens that he could peck and claw and then, like, step back and get away.
I mean, if you want him to be able to move as the birds, since we literally just came up with this, I can't think of any reason why he can't momentarily turn into the birds for movement.
That's fair.
I literally just came up with this because you said, hey, I have a weird idea.
I love this, though. This is so freaking awesome. Okay, so then let's have him do that. Let's have him... Can we do, like, a rush in, a single attack, and then, like, have him bird out of range?
If you want to do it that way, then I would say he is probably going to have to take an opportunity attack from the lineup of trolls, if you're okay with that.
Okay.
Alright. Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Oh,
He does get hit by one of them.
okay.
This is probably going to do his hit points, honestly. He takes 15 points of damage.
Damn. I think that is his hit points. Hang on, let me double check.
This is great. I'm so free. Ah!
I'm free! Dang it.
Oh, God. Ah, my body. I can feel all of it.
Wait, no! His hit point is 24. He's good.
Alright, cool. He takes that. It still hurts, like, this troll, like, claws at him, and it, like, knocks out a bunch of the birds, but then they, like, fly back over to regroup. It's like, oh, fuck! That hurt in a different way.
All right, so we won't do that again, but good job.
Yeah, okay, no, I'm gonna go attack the big boy now. Alright, would you like to roll for him?
Go for it, King. I trust your dice.
I'll use my edgy dice.
Do it.
That's a 6 on the die.
You should not have trusted those dice.
Damn.
That went poorly.
I'm gonna... Can I roll the coin of absolutes on this one?
Well, I mean, fortunately for you, with his pluses, that will probably hit this thing.
Oh, okay.
Just let you know on that one.
I do love that you're willing to roll the coin of absolutes, though, to try to get it to be a nat 20. I think you only have to hit currently, though, because he's paralyzed, so if it does hit, it's a crit.
Oh, fair
I'm
enough.
sorry, what?
So what?
Paralysis does is that if you hit, it's a crit, right?
Oh, shit, I forgot about that. That's going to be awesome for my next turn.
That's the rules of paralysis. That's why it's so scary.
On top of other reasons.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, so what is Bright Blight's damage?
I have it as a D10.
Hold on, that can't be right. Oh, okay, that's what it is. It also deals necrotic equal to your charisma modifier.
Right.
Okay,
That was on the next page.
right. So what's your charisma modifier?
+4.
Okay, so then that's going to be a grand total of +6 damage on that one. Also for funsies, how many dice do you get for sneak attack? Because he is connected to you.
I get 3d6 for sneak attack.
That's what I thought. Alright, not great.
I just wanted you to have a little bit of self-insert time.
Is Varus Jordan's self-insert character?
Alright, that's going to be 45 points of damage.
That doesn't answer my question.
Nice!
Oh no, he rolled bad, but it's still a crit.
Get it. We are wrecking these bastards.
Oh, I haven't felt this alive since I was... well alive. Bird out. And he turns back into birds.
Just say bird out.
Yeah, he did. Don't tell me to roleplay myself in, sir. I mean, Katie's part character. Is that good for you?
Yep.
All right, cool. It is the fat boys' turns. Let me re-roll to see if they get their thing back. They don't.
Seriously, though, who the fuck was that guy?
You see the birds form a middle finger.
What? We have never met.
They shrug.
I have no reason to know what you look like.
They give you a middle finger.
If he lasts through the battle, I'll introduce you guys, I promise.
Middle finger turns towards Safe.
Literally, the only person who's seen Varus has been Safe.
It shrugs.
She's got a drawing of him next to her bed.
I'm not looking through your drawings. I'm afraid there's lewd stuff in there.
The big boys are going to come over and attack everyone who is still over there that didn't go over, which is going to be Saith, Winterra, and Snaptra. So each of y'all get 2 of these guys.
Okay.
So first one, we'll start with Saith. That's a nat 20.
Yikes.
Boy.
That's fucked.
And that one does not hit. Alright, next up we're going to do Winterra. That's another nat 20!
Great. Do both of these hit or just one?
The other one is going to be a 23.
Yeah. So for one of them, I guess the first one that attacks, I'll use my misdirection. So because we have canonically said that Puddin is granting cover to Pindletera, when you are targeted by an attack while a creature within 5 feet of you is granting you cover against that attack, you can use a reaction to have that attack target the creature instead of you. I'm sorry, Puddin.
Wow.
That's okay.
Winterra's just gonna murder Puddin.
Puddin will be fine. He'll form back later.
He'll die. He'll die forever.
We have said that Puddin will not die.
Yeah, we have already discussed the fact that Puddin's not gonna... He'll regenerate. I just gotta put him back in the bottle. With a little
And that was Puddin's point.
Wait,
That's what Puddin's supposed to be here for anyways, protecting Winterra, so it's
Wait,
fine.
hold on, go back. Wait, why the spit? Why is the spit part of it?
It's fine.
Okay, so now that I've finished rolling all the attacks, that's going to be 1 crit, 1 miss, and 1 hit for Saith. 1 crit, 1 hit, and 1 miss for Winterra, one of which is going to be Puddin. And then on Snaptra, that is going to be a hit, a miss, and a hit. So, let me go ahead and start rolling out this damage. First one's going to be the bite. That first crit Saith is going to be 46 points of damage.
Holy shit.
Ouch.
And you're poisoned until the start of this troll's next turn.
Okay. I'm gonna use Hellish Rebuke.
Alright. That's a 19.
Passes.
I mean, it still does half damage.
Fair enough. Let's see. Oh, still takes 5 points of damage. That's already halved. It was 10.
Okay. Alright, next attack. Ooh, buddy. It's going to be 18 points of damage.
Ouch.
Oh, no, wait, hold on. I'm sorry, I did that wrong. It's actually 27.
Saith is down.
Oh shit, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, that's interesting. So, we'll just go ahead and ignore that first crit on Winterra and just say that knocks out Puddin, because I don't think Puddin has 40 HP.
He doesn't.
Yeah, so we're just going to go ahead and do the next one on you.
What type of damage is this?
Oh, you need me to divvy it up?
Well, she has a house special.
Oh, yeah, okay. So the first bit of it is 6 points of slashing damage and 11 points of poison damage.
Okay.
And then for good old Aunt Snaptra, 27. And then another 26. Snaptra's also not looking great.
So when Saith goes down, there's like a combination like shout from Pindletera as Pendleton kind of like concernedly shouts after Saith, and then Winterra, like her voice can be kind of like heard over that, going like more freaked out, like literal panic. Saith!
Yeah, so that bite
I'm gonna say, like, he took a sizable chunk out of wherever he bit her, and that was enough to catch her off guard. That when he delivered a good hard scratch, she just kind of stumbled backwards and collapsed.
With that, it would normally be Toxic Troll's turn, but it's paralyzed, so moving on, it's Kamodra.
Would Varus still,
Oh, that's a good question. So the magic's linked to you, but you put his soul in him? I'll say Varus is still around.
Okay.
He's not an especially meaty boy, it's fine. But yeah, no, he's not happy. He's not happy in the slightest. But Kamodra is going to be going up next, and she is going to keep on trying to do this big boy a fuck.
That's all you can ever ask for sometimes is, give that big boy a fuck.
Yep, alright, so those both her attacks are going to hit. Alright, yeah, no, that does much, much better this time. It's going to be big ol' 52 points of damage.
That crit damage real working.
Oh, fuck, that's right.
Safe may be down, but I'm not gonna let you frickin' forget that!
Alright, give me 1 second.
So that was base.
That was the roll.
Oh.
High-level barbarian.
Oh yeah, no, she's very high level. Okay, that's going to tack on another 62 points of damage.
Oh my god.
How's the big boy looking?
He's starting to look pretty bloody. Arlo, you're up.
Arlo sees Saith go down. He's like, "Oh hell no! Ah, dang it! I wanted to use this for something cooler. All right, fine." And he pulls out his Horn of Valhalla.
Oh my god, it's happened at last!
Oh?
And he blows it. And 12 spectral desperados show up.
God.
All with cowboy hats?
All with cowboy hats. And they're all like, they're all looking like real tough customers.
Are they?
Yep. So I want... How many of them would I need to make a full circle around Saith? Because I can appear anywhere within 60 feet of me.
I'll say, like, you can use, 4 of them to form a perimeter, and that would be sufficient.
Yeah, so 4 of them form, essentially, a wall of bodies around Saith. And menacingly say, "Howdy."
Howdy.
The trolls reel back in fear.
Wait, but some of them also sound like the southern cat that says, "Oh, hi."
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
So that's 4 of them there. Another 4, just kind of, 2 of them go to help Winterra, 2 of them go to help, Snapja. And then, another 4 go to, fight the big boy.
Alright.
And one of them, turns to, Kamodra and says, "Captain Arlo requests that you fall back to help with the people at the camp."
Denied.
Oh, well, blood's on your conscience. And then starts attacking the big boy.
Alright.
Let's start with the 4 that are attacking the big boy and automatically critting.
Uh-huh.
So they do a d12 plus 3.
Oh dear.
So that's 86 damage.
Damn.
So now we're gonna go over to the 4 that are surrounding Saith. And what how many dudes are near those 4 dudes?
I would say there are 2.
Alright. So I'll say one of them I wanna give Saith the help or do a medicine check for Saith, I think.
Go ahead and do that.
It's a 5, so it doesn't help.
Yeah, no. She looks like she's unconscious.
The other one does a medicine check. That's an 8. A third one does a medicine check.
It's still unconscious.
There's some red stuff on her.
That's
shirt.
an 11. The 4th one does a medicine check.
Wait.
Hold on,
Okay.
goddamn.
I think it's
An 11 does it.
okay, I think it's a DC 10 to stabilize.
Thank God. Okay, so the fourth one.
Yeah, no, the first two are like, looks like she spilled ketchup, and the last one's like, no, dipshit, she got clawed at. Here, do this.
So the last one's going to attack one of the dudes nearby.
Okay.
So that's a 22 to hit.
I mean, yes.
And it does 9 damage.
Meaty.
Alright, and then the last 4... how many dudes are around Winterra and Snapdra?
2 each on Winterra and Snapdra.
Alright, so they're all gonna go into 1v1 me bro mode and fight a dude. So I'm just gonna count out those attacks.
Okay.
We're gonna roll the hits first.
It's 15 to hit.
First one hits. Second one does not hit. One crits!
Tasty.
Tasty crit. And the last one does not hit.
Okay.
So let's roll damage on the first one. Oh, nice. That's 11 damage. And the one that crit, he's going to do 23 damage.
Jesus.
And this is all at the behest of Arlo, like, tooting the horn and going, Desperados! Fuck them up!
Anything else for you, Arlo?
That is all I can do. That takes my action.
That's fair. Winterra, you're up.
Do you happen to remember what it is to switch back?
I feel like it'd be like a bonus action.
Okay,
wait, hold on. Sorry. Bonus action, Hunter's Mark on the big dude. And the end.
Alright, cool.
The end. I keep forgetting to use that spell.
Great. So, literally on her turn, the magic within her, like, forces Pendleton back as she comes forward, and, like, there's, like, purplish magic that glows over her eyes, and she's like, Saith! And she's gonna, like, be like, Arlo, tell them to move!
They move over.
And she will run over to, I assume Saith is still close to her.
Yeah, she is stabilized now.
Yeah, she's still gonna try to heal her. And she's gonna cast, am I still within, what's the reach on these things? You said it's 15 feet?
Well, I mean, their goop attack is 15 feet.
Oh, okay.
But you have Desperados forming a wall.
Okay.
Which is why you did not get opportunity attacks when you moved over.
That's why I was asking. She will use her action to cast Mass Cure Wounds on, so that she can try to get her Saith and Snapdra.
Okay.
Because I think those are the only 2 allies right now that have been hurt within range.
Kamodra's taking a little bit.
Is she in range? Of 30-foot radius sphere centered on me? You said they're only 15 feet away from us, right? Initially?
Well, no. The big boy hasn't moved as this thing, and they're all up on the big boy, so probably not.
Okay.
Yeah, so Kamodra and Kespa would be out of that range, but yeah, you could definitely get Snapdra.
Okay, yeah, so she'll get Snapdra and Saith, and technically when Terra hasn't taken damage, Pendleton did. We also didn't decide what happens with the damage when they switch over.
I would assume it's just like the damage is shared between you guys.
Okay, she'll heal herself then too. So she's just like, Saith, you're not allowed to die. That's her verbal component for it. And...
Denied.
You can't die. Okay, so we each get back 19 HP.
Very nice.
Yeah, that's everything I can do.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, you brought her back.
Yep, nope, we got Saith back. Alright, that is going to be Snapdra's turn. She is going to, she's gonna make some attacks on these trolls right in front of her. Like, alright, fine. You guys want to play up close personal? I can do that shit too, no problem. She's gonna chuck 1 knife at each, with an action and bonus action attack. Alright, so it's gonna be 7 and 8 points of damage respectively. She's not quite as strong. Alright, that is now going to be the big boys that are surrounding the biggest boy. And I will say 2 of them are going to go after Kamodra, 1 of them is going to go after Kespa. So, misses. Second one, misses. Third one. God damn, these guys can't hit for shit. Yeah, no, they attempt to hit Kamodra and Kespa, and they just keep, like, bagging them all off. Just completely effortlessly. And with that, it is now going to be Kespa's turn. I do not have time for you guys. I need to get the big one out of the way because Flame Spittin Dynamo thinks that's right, so fuck it. I'm gonna make her attack. It's gonna hit. As is her other one, but barely. First attack, she'll use another 3rd level, but then she'll have to use a second one because that's her last 3rd level. Alright, that first one did 52. And yes, I bore in mind the crit. Before you ask. And then the other one did 37. Yeah, this thing's starting to look pretty rough now, but that's going to be back up to the top of the initiative order once again. Let's see if this thing can stop being paralyzed. That's a no.
Nope.
Still paralyzed. Saith, you're up.
Oh, that was a first. Okay.
Are you okay?
Yep, I'm perfectly fine. I'm gonna take a nice 50-point potion now.
I forgot about potions. I could have had one of the Desperados Fiji a potion.
No, it was much, much funnier to have them just be like, yep, she's unconscious. You made the correct choice, my friend.
Honestly, that's probably
I was like, that doesn't seem right. Yeah, that doesn't seem right at all. Help her. Jesus.
We didn't say they were smart. We just said that
Oh
they
no,
would
they're
show up.
decidedly not smart. I said they're Desperados. Their stats are berserkers. They're not smart. They have a -1 to any intelligence checks.
Damn.
They're very
Oh,
dumb.
my lord.
All right, and with that, I'm gonna use my other action to call upon Spectre.
Oh, yeah. Yep, your Raven Hippogriff appears beside you. I assume you hop on.
Of course I do.
Alright, you're on a bird.
All right, that's a little better. What do you think, Spect? Can you take me a little bit away from these, I'm better ranged. Let's go with that.
It nods and takes you up into the sky.
Saith, be careful.
Don't worry, Wintera. I'll be good.
Alright, is that gonna be it for you?
Yeah,
Alright, cool. What's Varus doing?
Bar is going to go ahead and go after whomever is closest to him.
Probably still just be the big boy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be, let's see. Alright, yeah, no, he stabs into this thing for an obscene amount of damage. More than I feel like doing direct math for. Just know, it hurt a lot, and this thing is looking like it is maybe about a third of the way down. You know, roughly.
Which thing? The big boy?
Yeah.
A third of the way down or a third of the way from being down?
Potato.
No,
Two-third-
no, that's a different thing. I mean, he did say he was bloodied earlier, so I do want to
2/3
clarify.
down.
That would normally be, the big boy. Actually, no, that'd be the fatty boys. Let's see. I guess they're just gonna attack, the specters.
Howdy.
Does a 12 hit the specters?
It does not.
Alright, well, first one misses. Alright, that one is going to hit,
How do you know?
because it's an 18 on the die.
Yeah, it hits.
And then with its third attack, that's an 18.
That will also hit.
Alright, so let's just go ahead and...
Also, each of these have 67 HP.
Oh, damn.
So I'm just letting you know.
So that first one is going to be 17 points of damage on that first attack.
Okay.
For the second attack, 23 points of damage.
They're not happy about it, but they're still fine.
Okay. Second one. It's a 30-20.
That'll hit.
That's a 14. And an 18.
Alright, all three of those hit.
Okay, this is gonna hurt.
Those first two all on one Spectre?
Yeah.
Okay.
25 points for the first attack.
Alright.
This is a new Spectre.
New Spectre. This one's name is Hector. Hector the Spectre.
23. And then for the last attack, 33.
That kills him. That kills the Spectre.
Alright, cool. I got one.
Hector, no! Howdy. And he dies.
You said a 14 hits, right?
Yep.
Alright, cool. The next one only got 1 hit. Oh, but it got good damage. 31.
That's big boy damage.
Yeah, no, they hit hard. That's 14. 12. And a 13 on the die. Alright, cool. So that's 2 hits.
It's on a new Spectre.
Yep. 20 damage. 24 points of damage. 28.
Alright, he's dead.
Alright. So that one. Alright, so then only 2 more for 5th one. 18. 20. Last one. 13 hit.
13, meets it, beats it, right?
Yeah.
Yep, 13 hits.
Alright, that's gonna be all 3 attacks then.
Okie dokie.
That was its lowest one. 20. 20. Yeah, so 220, so 40, and the last one is 27.
27. That is exactly enough.
Cool. Alright. Toxic Boy is stunned. That's Komodra's turn. Just gonna just keep on beating on it. Hits. Hits. I think that was 81 points of damage that she did.
Shant bench.
Alright, Arlo, back to you.
Cool. Let's see. So quick breakdown. So 3 of my dudes went down. All 4 of the ones around the big boy are still up there.
Yep.
Are any of the ones, is there still a Desperado circle around Saith?
She's in the air.
Oh, she's in the air. She flew up.
There's one around Winterra now.
Alright, neat.
Okay, so there is the big guy that has 3 of the rotting trolls, Kespa and Komodra, in one circle. Also, Varus is there. And then there's a line that is 6 of these big trolls. Around Winterra, there's 3 Desperados, and then there's 1 Desperado left where Winterra was, and then Snatra has a Desperado with her.
Alright, so if I, since I control the Desperados, can I have them, fall back and then, come right back for their attacks? Since they wouldn't be able to take opportunity attacks from, the thing that's still, paralyzed.
Oh, the ones that are over on the big guy, if they can come back.
Yeah, over on big boy.
Yeah, no, they can come back.
Alright, cool. Also, I know we, talked about this, previously, but I wanted to confirm, we're all cool with, Fizzband's, Treasury of Dragons, new stuff that they added in.
For Dragonborn? Hell yeah.
Cool. That's neat. Alright, so I'm gonna call for my guys to fall back, and they're gonna loudly and verbally be like fall back, and pull back away from it. Now I fly on up there, and so as far as Fizzband rules are concerned, if I want to use my breath weapon, it's a 15-foot cone. Every creature within that 15-foot cone must make a dex save. The DC is equal to 8 plus my proficiency bonus plus my con modifier. On a failed save, the creature takes, at my level, 3d10 of fire damage. So I'm going to replace one of my attacks with this breath weapon. I can do this, I can use this ability a number of times equal to my proficiency modifier, which is 5. So, what it sounds like I can do is spam my breath weapon 3 times.
Sounds good right to me.
And,
on this thing that I auto-crit.
Yep, that auto-crits and auto-fails dex saves.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, so I'm going to do that.
Alright, cool. Let me go ahead and roll some dex. Oh, wow, he failed all of them. Weird.
So, crits on...
I tried to go for the dice, and they just all landed on 1. Weird.
God bless that paralysis spell.
Yeah, I'm going to say, before I, start rolling things, that's going to be, 26, that's 90 damage at the top before I roll any dice. Do I need to roll any dice?
You still need to roll dice, yes.
Okay, I'm just saying, 90 damage at the top. Let's keep that in the air.
No, I got that. He's lost 90 hit points. This is a big dude.
14, 10, and 16. So 14, 10, and 16 plus the 90 damage.
Alright, yeah, no, it's looking very, 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 very super bad.
Alright, cool.
130 damage, damn.
Yeah, 130 damage for Christina's editing purposes.
Asshole.
130 damage.
Asshole.
Very nice.
And then my Desperados come back in. Just hooting and hollering and going, yee-haw!
I'll say that you angled it in such a way that you didn't hit Kamodra or Kespa.
I mean, if they had listened, they wouldn't have been there. I was very comfortable with that.
Do you want me to reduce? Do you want me to take the damage for them too?
I mean, they'd have to, like, make saves, so they'd get half.
Okay.
If they had listened, they wouldn't have been there. So 90 minus 130 is 40 damage, so they're, if they pass, they take 20 damage. If they don't, they take 40 damage.
Well, technically, Kamodra takes even less, because she's a Gold Dragonborn.
Oh, yeah. So even more less.
Alright, yeah.
And then, those rowdy spectral desperados just roll on in. Just going, yeehaw! Yep. And then, like, they're hitting it with, like, I don't know, what would a cowboy use that's not a gun? What would a cowboy's melee weapon be?
The back end of the gun.
They all have rifles, but, like, they're all unloaded. They're just smacking it with rifles. They're just using rifles as clubs. Going, yeah! And just hit it with the back end of the rifle.
I don't know. You got a better idea?
Oh, wait. They have spurs. They're kicking it with spurs. Going, yeah. It's getting in there. With their spurs.
Just axe kicking downward over and over again?
Yeah, it's just axe kicking. Just kung fu cowboys axe kicking their spurs into the big guy.
Good lord.
So, yep, so that's all four of them. They're still auto-critting.
Yeah, so that'd be minus base 60.
Yeah, so base 60. So first one got 11. The next one got 14, 7, and 10. How much is that all together, Christina?
The secret of the universe and the answer to the universe.
What, you don't want to know?
She just did.
Go on.
It's 42. I answered your question. It's 42.
Oh, it's 42. Plus the base 60.
Yeah, know your references.
That's 42 plus the base 60.
Yeah, it's 102.
102.
Mm-hmm.
102 damage. To be done to the big boy.
For Christina's editing purposes.
For Christina's editing purposes. 102 damage. From the berserkers, who I have reskinned as spectral desperados. 102.
Cool, it's still standing.
Jesus.
Is that it for you?
No, I have more berserkers technically.
Okay.
God. I regret using this horn already.
Welcome to the world of Winterra.
That's what I've been
That's
doing
why I don't
since
play druids.
I'm welcoming your long ass turn so I can figure out what the fuck to do on mine. That's what I've been using it for.
God, I never wanted this. This is why I made him a fighter. But this is also very useful. Again, that's why I was saying, I was like, I wanted to save this for something cooler. I was like, I wanted there to be like one singular thing. And I'm just like, they're all attacking this one thing all at the same time.
I mean, you could have.
But I needed them to fight the other things and other stuff out there. Alright, what are the other, what are my other lads near? What are my other rowdy lads near?
You got 3 near 2 of the fat boys, and then 1 near 2 fat boys, and 1 near 2 fat boys.
Okay. Can I just roll damage or can I just roll to hit for them and then, like, roll damage and then you just divide it evenly amongst all of the dudes?
They each get 1 attack, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah. Laziness.
I couldn't think of another way to do it.
Laziness! Alright, so I used 4. I have 9. That's 5 more. So roll at 5 more. First was a 19 to hit.
Hits.
That was a 2.
Misses.
Well, it becomes a 7, but still.
I mean, still misses.
Oh, that was definitely gonna hit. That's an 18 on the die.
Yeah.
Probably doesn't hit. That's a 9.
Nope.
13 to hit.
Nope.
And 18 to hit.
Yes.
Alright, that's all of them. So that's what, how many, I had 3 hits out of that.
Think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I missed twice, so 3 out of the 5. 13, 9, and 11.
Alright, so that would be 33 total.
Yep. Just kind of spread out around there. Oh wait, shit, does Hunter's Mark count towards breath weapon attack?
I don't think so.
Damn. Alright. Okay, all done. That would have been good, though. All done. I will say Arlo, like, shouts out, like, right before he starts spamming his breath weapon, like, I sure hope there's no one else near these things that I said to fall back earlier. As he sprays fire at it.
Yeah, Wintera, you're up.
Okay. So yeah, Wintera's kind of got her eyes glowing, and it's the purple magic that is just from within her is welling up as she's stressed the fuck out because Saith just flew away. Arlo's in the sky, fuck elsewhere. And she's over here surrounded by these spectral... Would you call them desperados?
Desperados, yes.
Spectral desperados.
Specterados.
Arlo's aunt's over there. These ugly, like, smelly, gross things are, like, attacking nearby, and she's just, like, panicked. And so the first thing she does is she's gonna throw up her hood, which resembles very similar to the Eladrin that you guys were just hanging out with, the tattoo on her head. It is the Displacer Beast cloak that she is wearing. So she's gonna throw that on. Yeah, so she's gonna be under the effects of blur. And so then she's going to go ahead and do a conjuration thing with her hands, and she's going to go ahead and attempt to cast Conjure Animals again at a 5th level, and she's going to use it to conjure a bunch of Jockbirds. So at 5th level, since they are CR1, she gets 4 Jockbirds.
Oh dear.
Jockbird, 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 Jockbird. And they are also frosty looking from the rules I had from upcasting Conjure Animals.
Yep.
Jockbird, 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 Jockbird. The ice crystals form on his abs as he flies through the sky.
And as he flexes, they just kind of like sparkle off, like
yes,
when an anime character winks at you.
Exactly.
Arlo, even though he's like an entire battlefield away and is like clearly engaged in pitch combat, catches eyes of one of the Jockbirds, and they both just exchange a nod.
Jockbird.
Like, hell yeah.
Little salute in the air mid-flight. Wintera will choose to get on the back of one of the Jockbirds that she has conjured, which she conjured underneath her, to go ahead and get the fuck up away from this shit and get near Saith in the air because she does not like being left alone. She feels lonely.
Oh. I'm sorry to have left you. I just needed to get out of there because I'm squishy.
No, it's okay. I don't blame you. I just didn't want to be alone and didn't want you to be alone because it's dangerous if you fall out of the sky alone. And the other 3, she's going to go ahead, and since there's not really that much more room on the ground, they were conjured over by the big dude, since Specterados seems to have this shit covered over here. So Wintera's just getting the fuck up out of dodge near Saith, wherever the fuck Saith went. And then the other 3 are going to go ahead and attack the big dude.
Alright.
Okay, so on the first attack to hit, I got a dirty 20, a 17, and a miss.
How do you know?
Definitive miss. It was a 3 on the die.
What is her pluses?
+6, so 9.
It hits.
A 9 hit? Oh, wait, he's still paralyzed, isn't he?
Well, yes, but also, it just hits anyway.
Oh. Okay. So that's their first attack to hit. So on a crit, that's 27 magical piercing damage.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, so the first attack, it was 81 damage total.
I'm gonna stop you right there, fam.
Oh, okay.
As the Jockbirds just, like, dive in, talons piercing into it, this thing begins to swell up even further, and it explodes.
Ew.
Double ew.
Yeah.
If only someone had, like, kind of clocked that initially and told a bunch of people to fall back.
Hey, dog, you're in range of this too.
How am I in range? I was like 15 feet away.
It's a 30-foot explosion.
Ew.
You're a 30-foot explosion.
Oh, wait, I forgot to add the frost damage onto that. It technically is higher.
You're good. It had 41 hit points left. You killed it.
The frosty talons. Does anything happen when it explodes?
Yeah, everyone there takes 31 points of poison damage.
Oh god.
I need, Arlo, Komodra, and Kespa to make, con saves.
Does that include Tara and I in the sky?
No.
I got a dirty 20.
Cool.
I'm sorry, you said that was 30?
Also, don't I take no damage on past saves?
Oh no, the save wasn't for the damage. The damage was just being too close.
Oh, was the save to try not to get the blood rot?
I don't know. And yes, as this guy explodes, all the other trolls look over, and there's like this look of rage and frustration, but they all just like turn and flee. So that effectively brings us out of combat.
Are you guys gonna try to stop the ones that are leaving?
That would be a war crime.
Snapchat also comes in like, they're a little hardier than that. Trust me, if we could have killed him that easily, we would have killed him by now.
All right, well, Tara, let's get back down on even ground then.
When Tara's breathing, like, very shallowly, like she's trying to catch her breath, even though she's, like, not really that injured.
When Tara.
She just kind of nods at you as she directs Jockbird down as you also glide down.
She hops down off of Spectre and gives her a good pat and a little nuzzle to send her away. And then she's just gonna run on over to Wintera and give her a big hug.
Wintera returns the hug. She does not dismiss the Jockbirds. There is a group of 4 frosty Jockbirds going Jockbird, 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 Jockbird in a very reassuring way all around us.
Babies.
As that is happening, Komodra pushes her way through the Jockbirds and over to Arlo. And she says, "What did I tell you?"
You told me to stay here, but quite sure without my aid, a lot more people would have gotten hurt.
handled that.
No,
concern
you
was your
couldn't have.
Stop talking over me.
You stopped talking over me. You didn't listen, and then you caught the full brunt of that blast. You didn't listen, and because you didn't go back to help, more people got hurt. You never listen to anyone about anything. And I'm sick. I am sick to death of living under your thumb. So you need to hear me and hear me now. You're worried about losing me. You lost me a long time ago. Now go get yourself busy with something, because you're not wanted here.
Alright. So, Arlo, I'm assuming you are walking back over to your allies, right?
Yep.
Cool. Does a 25 hit?
It hits.
Everything goes black. As the rest of you see, Komodra knocks Arlo the fuck out.
Whoa! Oh boy.
And that is where we shall pause our tale for now. Hello, everyone. This is your sometimes benevolent, often malevolent Dungeon Master, Jordan Hoshi Roman, thanking you all for listening. Oh, don't leave just yet. Please listen to the end of the episode. We got some hilarious bloopers from the episode that I know you're going to want to hear. But first, if you liked what you heard, please support us over on our Patreon, over at patreon.com/agentsofdamned. You can get access to our exclusive after show, Peek Behind the Screen, as well as access to our Tales of series, where we have some extra stuff that goes in depth on some other characters that don't always get the spotlight. You also get exclusive shoutouts on our post-episode shoutouts. That happens right now. SC Lark, Hitoshira, and Paul of Bard Rock Cafe fame. Thank all of you so much for supporting us. You guys are great, and of course, at the highest tier, you can get access to a monthly one-shot raffle where you get to play with us! It's always been a lot of fun, so head on over to that. You can also head on over to our website over at agentsofdamned.com, where you can get access to full cast bios, transcriptions of the episodes, and access to our merch, which you can also find on tpublic.com/user/AOD. And then, of course, there's our socials. We have Facebook at AOD, Instagram and TikTok at Agents of Damned, and Twitter at Agents of D, as well as Agents of Damned. Of course, we also have our personals. We have me at Pokechap, Christina at Greekachu, Katie at Missy Mystery, spelled MYSSY Mystery, and Drew at Liger Cero, Liger CER and the number 0. If you follow us on Twitter, we do send out links to our Discord, which you can feel free to join there. We do a bunch of stuff over there, like talk about the show, have submissions for fan art, theories, magic items that you would like to see, or other homebrew things. It's a lot of fun over there, so please head on over. If you just can't get enough of what we have, then head on over to our Twitch at twitch.tv/AODcast, where we stream on Saturdays at noon. Currently, we have a few things going on. Christina and I are doing a Nuzlocke on Pokemon Silver, while I am doing a personal challenge in Ashlock in Pokemon Yellow, as well as my playthrough of Hollow Knight. If you enjoy the show, then leave us a review and share it with a friend. Both help us to grow so much. Thank you all for your support, and until next time, bye.
Well, you gruesome oaf. Do you see anything that you like?
I mean, I guess there's some good stuff here, but I don't know, it's all too prissy for my taste. Yeah, I think it's more like for the everyman and doesn't sacrifice on comfort in any way.
I'm going to ignore how hurtful that comment was. Let's see. Something that is intended for any one person, but also is comfortable. I'm going to do something I normally wouldn't do and recommend a competitor. Have you thought about Black Feather Apparel?
Who that?
Black Feather Apparel is an online retailer that sells a wide variety of graphic tees.
I do like me a graphic tee.
Not only that, but they also have several hoodies that are equally as gorgeous as they are comfortable.
Alright, well, what about like my lower half? I'm glad that my upper half will be nice and comfy, but I don't want my buttock to get all chilly.
My goodness, you're so boorish. Fortunately, they also carry several different sweatpants and leggings, each as comfortable as the last.
Yeah, I guess I'll go with that. Sounds like a much better fit than your crap. Where can I find them?
My goodness, I hate you so much. You can find them at blackfeatherapparel.com. You can also find them on Facebook and Instagram under the same name. Remember, you big stupid oaf, it's blackfeatherapparel.com.
Well, we didn't know that that his mother was going to be here, but
What happened to your
Wintera
accent?
Yeah, that was very shard there for a minute.
Yeah, hold on. We didn't know that. That's still bad.
It's still very bad.
It's because I'm hearing you do the fake Southern accent, so my brain's going into an accent.
I try like this. We didn't know. We
We
gonna
didn't
be.
know.
Either way, he was not advanced down, so he still got the sneak attack, so.
You know, Jordan, if you're having trouble reading your dice, you should be using adventure dice. They're always clearly marked and of a high quality.
Hey, bro, I hate to tell you, those are my adventure dice sets. They're just in a weird font.
Edit that out. Edit that entirely out.
I guess we should probably try talking. Fucking stop putting that in your mouth.
I'm almost afraid to ask.
I gave him a stress Spider-Man toy because he was messing with a ruler, and that would have been too loud. And now he's putting it in his mouth.
Is he 5?
It's just too tempting because I know I can like distract her when she's looking right over
Fucking stop
here.
it!
Okay.
I'm trying to record a show. Stop distracting your wife.
Alright.
We'll get to you in a bit.
Fine.
Oh, you didn't tell us that Kamodra Aegon was your mother.
I didn't think it merited any kind of explanation. Most people outside of Dragonborn culture wouldn't know too much about her.
Oh, it's just that we've met her before.
What?
Briefly.
What?
Yeah, what?
We didn't. We weren't there, like, when she, like, did the little, like, hat adjustment on Arlo's thing. We weren't there for that.
I'm sorry, I completely misremembered that.
I was about to
I
say,
thought this was
like,
like me.
y'all been
I thought this was
doing something I
lore
didn't
being
know.
revealed to me. Like, no, we've met your mom before. There was an episode you would be there for.
Oh, yeah, we recorded
we're
something
in the
without
same,
you.
We're in the same book club.
Oh, yeah.
Which means I now get to do an obscene amount of sneak attack damage.
It's fun, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
Yeah, I'm the worst about remembering to add my sneak attack damage.
Yeah, well.
You've also got a little more to keep up with as a roguelock.
Yep.
Hey, if there were like a cannibal rogue that like snuck up on people and bit them, would they get snack attack damage? Guys, snack attack damage.
No, we heard you.
Did you? Are you sure you heard me? Because that was like really good.
You were heard. Heard loud and clear.
Shut up. Shut the actual fuck up.
It is my arc. I demand the alarm sounds like that.
No,
I
I've already
demand
given
the
you a
alarm is we will.
I already gave you a big beggy rap.
Fine.